Hello everybody, welcome back to some Skyrim Special Edition. Last time we did a couple of Daedric quests and tricked both of them so that we got both rewards from each. I did finally get both rewards from the Ill Met by Moonlight. I will tell you though, I had to disable my unofficial patch because something in there is what was stopping me from doing it. Once you disable the unofficial patch, all you have to do is go outside, get the Ring of Hersing reward, go back in, kill Sinding, skin him, and then the other ghost will show up, and you can dead horse here. And oh, there's a dead merchant here. So yeah, I did have to disable the unofficial patch. I was correct in that there was something taking it. Now I'm going to assume that these Khajiit showing up is just coincidence and they have nothing to do with that one, because that's just a regular Khajiit caravan. So anyway, yeah, I figured this time that was all the quests that we had within Falkreath, and it was all the quests at the place I was the page I was looking at. It was all the quests within the hold. Now, whether or not that's true, I doubt. But either way, we are going to start exploring Falkreath Hold now. So in between parts, I did download a new mod that actually gives me a potion. Well, it lets me buy a potion anyway. There's a fire versus ice. I don't know what the hell those like dots in the sky are about. That lets me reset my perk points. So my alteration I left the same as it was, since we don't actually use any alteration magic. I just went up and got the magic resistance. Now I know that a lot of people are like, why get magic resistance when Atronach is right there? And Atronach completely eliminates 30% of the spells that hit you. Well, the thing is that Atronach also affects spells that you cast on yourself. So like if I were to summon an Atronach, for an example, there would also be a 30% chance that it just doesn't summon it. And at the same time, it's like, oh, it's 3 perk points to get 30%. It's like, sure, but if I'm not going to be casting alteration spells, it would also be 3 perk points to get the 30% for Atronach. So like if you're like me and you're not actually going to be using alteration spells, then getting the magic resistance is exactly the same amount of perk points as getting the Atronach perk. Because like I know there's some people that are like, but Atronach only costs 1 point to get 30% resist, or 30%, whereas Mage Armor takes 3 perk points. It's like, yes, but it also takes 3 perk points to get to it. So, and then Restoration, I don't remember what all I had in Restoration, but I just got the Recovery here so that my mana comes back, and then my Void Death, which actually came in handy. As you can see, my Destruction Tree up to Expert level, and then I got the three ones that increase the elemental damage. As you can see, my Conjuration skill tree went up quite a bit, because I went all the way up to Master Conjuration, and then I went all the way up the left side to get the more powerful Atronach. So we might actually start using those. Illusion is definitely more than I had before, because I went up to get the Quiet Casting. Some of this I did do in preparation for having to do stealth when we joined the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. My one-handed, just more damage, and then I actually got the power attacks cost less stamina and Savage Strike, where the standing ones do bonus damage and a chance to decapitate. Because most of my power attacks are standing ones, and if you decapitate an enemy, Necromancer can't raise them. And then as you can see, I put a few points into Archery, but we still haven't really leveled up. Once again, that's more so for when we end up doing Thieves Guild / Dark Brotherhood quests. My light armor I only have 1 point in Agile Defender now, and then I got Custom Fit and Matching Set, which did put me over the 567 that's necessary, but at the same time, it was either get 1 more point of Agile Defender or a point of Matching Set, and I decided to go for Matching Set just to put another point in here, and then I got the Stamina regenerates faster, and that my armor doesn't weigh anything. There's also this one that we can get 10% chance of avoiding all damage from melee attack while wearing light armor. I want to say that it either doesn't work or it doesn't work the way that it's described there, but I can't remember why. And then in Sneak, we got obviously 4 points in Stealth. And then I got Backstab and Deadly Aim now. And then the Muffle Movement and Lightfoot. And then I ignored these 3 up here because I don't really care for them. They are very good perks, but it's just not something that I really care about. So yeah, that's my new setup. It's not really one that'll change the way I play the game, at least not for the moment. Like I said, a lot of that was just basically to get the perk points out of smithing and alchemy, or not smithing, alchemy, smithing and enchanting. Since unless I'm about to do smithing or enchanting, they're just kind of worthless. And since we won't be doing any smithing or enchanting, probably, until we go into the Dawnguard DLC, that's quite a ways away. And I'll either have more perk points then, or I'll just reset my perk points, slap them into smithing and enchanting, and then make what I need, and then reset them again. Which I know is kind of cheating, but I don't care. Because while smithing and enchanting are both obviously very, very good and can make you very overpowered, I guess I'll take it. Obviously, unless you're going to be constantly making stuff, those perk points are fairly worthwhile. Also, I should probably check we are in the right place. Yeah, so we're in Sunderstone Gorge, which actually does have some important things for us, which is a nice change of pace. And let's see, because I have that Lightfoot perk, I can now walk over pressure plates, and now we don't have to worry about traps at all, because we can't set them off, and because of the Lightfoot perk, and Braylina there can't set them off because of the follower tweaks. That's not the right spell. But yeah, that decapitating to prevent necromancers from raising them. There is actually also in the destruction skill tree. Oh, I think that guy got double tap. Also, is this more oil? There is actually another perk that can help against necromancers, which is I think it's the one past the lightning perk. It makes it so that if you hit somebody with an electricity spell or a lightning spell, if their health is low enough, it'll disintegrate them. Which actually may be worth it for me to pick up at some point, because like I do like my lightning spell here, and it's basically once their health is low enough, if you hit them with it, it just kills them. Like whether or not the damage itself would have killed them, it'll just kill them if their health is low enough, and it'll disintegrate them. And then just like beheading the target prevents a necromancer from raising them, as you could probably guess, being a pile of ashes on the ground also prevents a necromancer from resurrecting them. So they're not like it's obviously not like the most necessary thing. Like there are quite a few necromancers, and especially once we get to the Dawnguard DLC,
Obviously, there'll be a lot of vampires, no matter which side we decide to go for. Although we will probably go for Dawnguard, because having played the vampire, like when the Dawnguard DLC first came out, right? I just played vampires like every time. And then the last time that I played through, I figured I would switch it up, and I actually played through on the Dawnguard side, and I actually really enjoyed it. I really liked the storyline. So we'll probably do that one, unless like people in the comments are really like, no, do vampires, then I'll do vampires. But outside of that, we're gonna be doing Dawnguard. Good God, we're just gonna stick with Incinerate for now. Brelina, why you get so close? Oh. Prick of a thing. I do like, though, how somebody behind you came up. Brelina, do you mind? That doesn't affect me very long, does it? Like the people she hits with that. Maybe because she hit me with it. Yeah, I am looking forward to the Dawnguard questline, or to getting into Dawnguard and Dragonborn and that. But I think the main reason why I'm looking forward to it is just because, like I've said a couple times, we've actually progressed through this significantly faster than I thought we would. Like, I am very much pleasantly surprised by the time it's taken. Also, I did do a little bit of stuff in between parts, including making a bunch of potions. My alchemy went up a little bit. I did not bother to sell any of the potions because I waited so long to do my alchemy that by the time I had used up all my ingredients, I had like 1,000 potions, and I'm not even exaggerating. I literally had like 1,000 potions, so I just dumped them in the nearest container. And it's like, I'm not taking the time to sell all these, even though selling probably would have gotten me my level 100 in speech. But what's this? A glass helmet, eh? Well, that could activate a trap. Which, well, while the trap doesn't worry me, at the same time, I don't need that helmet, so. Yeah, and as time goes on, it's more and more likely that I am going to play Fallout 4 after this. Oh, this is just a ring, it doesn't even actually. Well, I guess, if you waited for them to come down, you could have done it. But... Or it could be for them to trap you with. When you walk in, I mean, these are both fire mages, so there's a very good chance that they would do that. That they would shoot a fire spell and ignite that if they saw you come in. Alright, and then as you can see, we actually get a word wall. And not only that, where is it? Don't tell me they knocked it down. Damn it. Oh wait, no, there it is. There's another unusual gem, or Stone of Baron's Eye, which we will find out. Well, it's still
a ways in the future before we actually join the Thieves Guild, but you know, we'll find out at some point that there's stones of Baron's Eye. And by the time we find that out, we should actually have most of them. I mean, how many are we up to now anyway? Yeah, I mean, we're up to 16, and I think there's 24, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, I'll take it anyway, I guess. It says I didn't read it. But yeah, been watching, you've heard me mention the channel a couple times, Fudge Muppet. Actually been watching a few more. Okay, well, I'm going to read this, but I know for a fact that I have that one. Whereas these Rising Threat ones, I have a feeling I have them, but... Also, I did actually reorganize my books back at the house. And, fun fact, my bookshelves are now full. Not because of the way I rearranged them, just that's how many books we have. But I rearranged them so that they were just alphabetical order. Because I couldn't be bothered anymore. It was taking so long to put all the books out. Because, you know, I was searching for, like, the ones that had the right spine on them so that they were all together and everything, and it was just taking so long. So I just took them all off the shelf. A lot of books, by the way. And just put them all up in alphabetical order. So, and then the last time when I went to put books up, yeah, I had exactly enough books to fill all my shelves. Now, granted, that's not technically all the shelves, because obviously, because I have my one set of shelves there that's like spell books and that. And that one's still... And that one's still not full, but that one's 4 spell books. Although I have been thinking of taking that away. But at the same time, that is, you know, where my enchanting tower, my alchemy tower, and that all is. So it does make sense to have the spell books there. Alright. Yeah. So we're going to warp to here so we don't have to climb the mountain. But yeah, I figured we'd start in the west and just work our way east. Because that seemed to be the easiest way or the best way to go about Falkreath, because of the way it's shaped, and we'll probably do the same thing for Riften. But one thing I was thinking about doing for Riften, because Riften's in the corner, is I was thinking about doing it where we start in... Ooh, what's that place's name? Rorikstead, I think? Iverstead, where we start in Iverstead and then work our way across over to Riften. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and I mean, we generally start a region at the... Like, we... Oh, fuck. This is all steel. Okay. Oh, because there's, like, actual hunters here. Okay, well... I don't actually... I was gonna just put back what I picked up off the table. Don't remember what it was. But anyway, so this is Hunter's Rest. There's not really a whole lot here. I mean, there's hunters that you can buy and sell stuff with, but that's more or less it. And obviously, you know, you can steal stuff. Alright, what's this? Knife Point Ridge. Okay, good. We've been to the Half Moon Mill, North Brittle Shin Pass, Bloated Man's Grotto, Not As Deep, South Brittle Shin, Lady Stone, Half Moon Mill. Okay, cool. So next up is this tower symbol on our map. I do like how, like, basically Whiterun, like the Exploring Whiterun took a not insignificant amount of time after we finished all the quests in Whiterun, and then like it seems like every region after that takes less and less time.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Because like obviously quests from the other regions that has like sent us into them.
Over here.
So like every region, you know, or every time we go to a new region, there's like more and more locations that we've already cleared out because of quests, which is nice. It's very nice. Now, granted, when we go to a new region and we get like a Radiant quest that sends us back to one that we've already done, that is a little shitty, but I'm not and you know, technically, if I really wanted to, I could save before getting the quest, and just, if they don't give us a location we haven't been to, I could just reload until they did. But I mean, all those quests have a set amount of locations that they can send you to, and some of them would be a fairly small pool of things to where they could send us, so it would only take like a few reloads in theory, unless, you know, I got really unlucky. But some of the locations, or some of the quests, and quite a few of them honestly, have a huge fucking pool of places that they can send you to. And obviously, as the game progressed, more and more of those locations would have been ones that we had been to, and it could have taken fucking forever to do it. So yeah, that's what is this place called? Banner Mist Tower. That's pretty much it. I mean, there really isn't a huge amount. I mean, if you wanted some somewhat rare crafting ingredients, if you go here, I think, somewhere. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so there's a bird's nest for the pine thrush egg, which you don't get very many of those. And then sometimes there's a beehive that spawns here, but oh no, there it is. So you can get both bee and a beehive husk, which, like I said, somewhat rare alchemy ingredients, but that's more or less it. So next location is over here, which is, it shouldn't take us out. Which also isn't like a hugely important one, but it's the Evergreen Grove. We get some spring. Oh, we got a matron. That's interesting. Aha. Invisible or not, you're still getting stunned. But yeah, anyway, I think I was talking about this. Yeah. I've been watching some more Fudge Mummer. It turns out they continue to make them. They continue to make Skyrim videos, which isn't really a surprise. There's an dead alchemist out here. Manamarco, King of Worms. Sorry, buddy. I know I probably shouldn't have just stood on you like that, but yeah, I've been watching some more or rewatching, I guess, some Fudge Mummer videos. Why the hell's... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, why the fuck is the Fox hostile? But that's right. The Spriggans do have the animal friend or whatever spell power. Also, somebody killed a deer. And it allows them to like turn nearby animals their allies and therefore hostile to you when they're fighting. But yeah, that's a skill book that he has, alchemy skill book, which it says I've read, and I do want to believe it. And I guess I'll have to now because it seems to have fallen. It seems to have fallen somewhere. Anyway, let's see. We got
What is this? That's Anis's... Wow, this map is absolutely horrendous for Falkreath. Like, just not accurate in the slightest. Oh. No, never mind, I guess. Yeah. I think we went to Anis's cabin when, like, we started the game. Because, like, I was like, oh, here's the Guardian Stones, and there's this cabin over here. So we've actually got, like, the north part over there done. Yeah, I guess. Because in that one... That's over here, really? Alright. Well, I mean, we'll unlock it, this part. But yeah, that's another Thieves Guild. I didn't think that was... I thought that was the name of... What the hell's the other place's name, then? If that's over here. What's the one over by Riften? Unless I'm just thinking of two different places. But yeah, I imagine we'll actually get through Falkreath Hold in 2 parts, I would imagine. Because as you can see, we are tearing through it right now. Sorry, tree lady, but if you didn't attack me, I wouldn't kill you. I wouldn't have to kill you, but now I realize that I walked up to your house, basically, but I mean, you know, asking me to leave nicely rather than summoning flies or whatever the fuck you were doing. Catalog of weapon enchantments. Well, I mean, obviously that wouldn't. I'll take it because I know I have one, but there's one for weapon enchantments. Or there's a catalog of weapon enchantments and a catalog of armor enchantments. Sadly enough, they don't unlock any of the enchantments for you. They just increase your enchanting ability. Which I think is kind of a crappy thing. Because, like, enchanting isn't that hard to level up. Because, obviously, you just enchant stuff. And I see that Spriggan decided to summon, or not summon, but to get a deer to help her attack me, which is a weird choice, but yeah, that's it for that place. Once again, not a whole lot there. Like I said, we are tearing through this place. We'll fast travel over to Cracktusk Keep. Because there should be... Oh, okay. I'm going to say close to it, there should be a location here. Yeah, okay. And like I said, we'll unlock this one, but this one is a Thieves Guild thing. Which is really making me question what the fuck the name of the one... Because we're like this here's the Twilight Sepulchre, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it. Also that beehive we collected said vacant, right? But we got a bee out of it. Although I guess a singular bee in the hive, I guess, would be. In the grand scheme of things, I guess that would be vacant. I mean, it's not technically correct, but considering how many bees are generally in a hive, I mean. So yeah, this here's the Twilight Sepulchre. Which is a Thieves Guild thing. And I'm just trying to think of what the fuck the one... I don't think we have it unlocked yet. Yeah, because why would we? It's Fort Tonguard. It's like right around here, I think it's in. What the fuck is that one called? Anyway. Yeah, we are fucking tearing through this place. Alright, have the Falkreath Watchtower. We do. The Roadside Ruins. What is this? Haldir's Cairn. Okay. Now we can either go along the south, although the Bloodlit Throne, Ancient's Ascent, Bone Chill Passage. That's Helgen. yeah, we'll actually head along the southern portion here because it looks like there's only a couple of locations in between Helder's Cairn and the places we've already unlocked. It's actually another location like close to here as well, but it's Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. I don't think that we can unlock that until we actually start the quest, because it would kind of be a dead giveaway. Oh, we got some Vigilance Standard. But yeah, it would kind of be a dead giveaway if we rolled up to a place and it's like, ah, it's the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Now, granted, fairly recognizable front door on all the sanctuaries. Alright, see, now I'm worried because, like, it's very clearly in the mountains, and I don't know necessarily how to get to this place, or what the easiest way to get to this place is. Okay. So don't know. That's the name. So where the hell's the location? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Unless I'm misreading one of those letters, this location doesn't even show up on the wiki. Shit, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to, because, I mean, obviously I could just try, you know, the whole climb up the mountain thing, you know, because of Skyrim. But maybe go from the Bloodlit Throne, because the Bloodlit Throne is already up top, so.
Still here.
It's to the west of it. So, I mean, that would probably make more sense to start there. And work our way this way, since we'll start, at the very least, if we come across it, we should be above it instead of below it, which would obviously be significantly better. I don't like how we had to turn a little bit north there, but well, I guess we're just turning less south. Oh, also, what is our 156? Yeah. Fun fact about that one perk that where it's like the light armor that I'm wearing doesn't weigh me down. Technically, because I have that perk and I'm wearing dragon scale armor, no dragon scale armor in my inventory will weigh anything. Oh wow, it's actually to the northwest of this place. Okay. Oh wait. Yeah, never mind. That makes sense. Oh, what the hell's that location? To the north. I have no idea what that location is. I don't even see it on my map. Here. That might be one of those locations added with a DLC or something, because those don't show up on the map I'm looking at to find all of my locations. The map I'm looking at is very much a vanilla map, but it would obviously get us close enough to any of the other locations to. Alright. Now, obviously Berlin is going to have trouble following us down. Angie's Camp. They have it spelled backwards on here. They have, on the map I'm looking at, they have it spelled Agni, which is the which is like the little girl in Morthal, maybe? I don't know. And the only reason I even know that is because when I was trying to find Agni's Camp, it just came up Agni, and it's like, oh, okay, well, let's see, maybe we spelled wrong. Oh, you know what? I think there's actually a kind of a quest here.
Name's Angie, and if you try anything stupid, I won't hesitate to put an arrow in your head.
Calm down, I'm not going to hurt you.
Sorry, a girl can't be too careful out here. Like I said, name's Anji, and I've been living out here for a couple of years now.
Why live out here all by yourself?
I moved here from Helgen after my family was killed. At the time, I couldn't stand to be around anyone. They all felt sorry for me, and I didn't want them to. It was my problem, not theirs.
Who killed your family?
2 Imperial drunks who thought they were above the law.
Want me to take care of them?
Already did. Part of the reason I'm living out here now. Thanks for offering, though.
So what are those targets for?
I set up those targets a long time ago. I shoot at them from time to time. Don't want to get rusty with my bow.
Are you any good with your bow?
That I am. You know how to use one?
You know what? My archery skill isn't that high, so no, not really.
Well, let me know if you ever want to practice. If you need a bow, there's one on the rack to the left of the door.
Okay, well, I'm ready for some practice.
Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
So this is an unmarked quest. I also don't know where
My
the
father was rarely home,
targets are.
so it was my mother who actually taught me how to use a bow.
Yeah, I honestly don't know where the targets are. They must be down here, I'm assuming. Oh, over there maybe. Also, I should probably get my bow out. Yeah, that makes sense.
She always said composure was the key to a successful archer. If you can remain calm, even in the midst of chaos, your arrow will most likely find its target.
I think I missed.
Okay, let's see what you can do. Remember to stay within the boundaries and only use the practice arrows. I have some if you don't have any. Aim for the middle target.
Okay, and only use the practice arrows. Okay, well, I mean, you
Only use
didn't...
the practice arrow. Try and hit the middle target. Here you go.
Okay. So these practice arrows are technically, like, rare items, because this is the
Hit the
only
target.
place you can get them.
Nice shot. Right on target. Now hit the target to the left. Great shot. Now hit the target to the right. Nice shot. Right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Yes?
Okay, well, I'm ready for some more practice.
Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. My older brother took me out hunting a lot when I was little. At the time, it was difficult to keep food on the table, let alone have enough left over to sell at the market. So whenever we came across more than one deer in a single location, it was imperative we kill as many as we could. If you can learn to keep your composure and trust that each shot is true, then you should be able to quickly handle multiple targets. When I tell you to, try and hit each of the 3 closest targets in 8 seconds.
Okey.
I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 8 seconds to hit each of the 3 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Hey, watch it!
Right, I forgot that my arrows go up a
You
bit.
did it! All 3 targets
Oh, no,
in
it did
8
count,
seconds.
okay.
Nice job. Let me know if you want to practice some more.
Go,
Next
there's
time
my
we-
archery up again. So yeah, if you don't have your archery maxed out yet, as you can tell, very, very useful to come and see this woman. Like, insanely useful. What does steady hand do? Zoom in. Oh wait, no, there was something else that I wanted to get. Or maybe not. No, I think what I would, no. Yeah, disintegrate. Shock damage disintegrates, paralyze, and flee. So no, I don't want that. I don't want that. What is it? All right. I mean, yeah, we may as well grab the archery perk then, right? Zooming in with a bow slows time by 50%, which is nice.
Little more challenge. Great
All right,
job
I'm ready
hitting
for
those.
some more practice.
Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
A lot of archery practice in this one.
We've talked about speed and composure. Now we'll go over precision. Oftentimes, you won't be able to get as close to your prey as you'd like, and you'll have to settle with a long shot. However, with such a long shot, it's more than likely that's the only shot you'll be able to take before your
She
prey
is not
runs
hitting
off.
that target.
If you find yourself in such a situation, then you need to make your shot count. Don't rush your shot. Crouch down, get comfortable, and take aim. Okay, your turn. Try and hit the target way in the back, far behind the other three. Remember to take your time and make your shot count.
Now this one's far enough. I should be able to actually just aim right at it.
Nice shot, right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more.
Alright.
Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Yes?
Now I think that there's one more.
Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
I think this is the last challenge anyway.
We've talked about composure, speed, and precision. Now it's time to use all three at once. I'm warning you now. This challenge will be quite difficult. Just remember everything I've taught you, and you should be able to complete it. It may take you a couple of tries, but that's what practice is all about. When I tell you to, try and hit all 4 targets in 10 seconds. Here, take these. Looks like you're running low.
Oh good, she is going to give me more. Okay.
I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Hey, watch it!
Now technically, because I have the slow time thing, I actually technically have more than 10 seconds. Because that does in fact count.
You did it. All 4 targets in 10 seconds. Nice job.
Thank you.
Speak, elf.
Okay.
Remember, composure and speed. Need
Let's
something? I think I've taught you everything I know. You might even be as good as me now. Kind of scary if I think about it.
It looks like you no longer needed time to die. Wow. Thanks for helping me out.
It was my pleasure. It's not often I get visitors out here, let alone friendly ones. Thanks for sticking around and keeping me company. It was nice to finally meet someone out here who doesn't want to rob you or take off your head. I know it isn't much, but here, take this bow. It was given to me by my family. It's special to me, but brings back too many painful memories.
Alright.
Remember, composure and speed. You don't need to see your arrow hit before moving on to your next target. Trust your shot is true.
Okay, so there we go. That was a lot of good work there. We leveled up our archery quite a bit. And then yeah, we got Angie's bow, which is just a hunting bow. Like it's not actually anything special. But hey, if you want a unique bow, you can always smith it up and enchant it yourself if you so choose. I'm curious whether or not those arrows are my arrows or her arrows, because I know that she had a few shots that looked like they hit back here. But whatever. But yeah, as you can tell from that, the archery in Skyrim, to be like really good at it, which I'm not so much anymore. I used to be amazing at it, but I also used to play Stealth Archer every playthrough, so it would make sense that I got very good at it. But Ancestor Glade. I think this is definitely a Dawn Guard location. But yeah, as you can see, like, you really have to take into account the distance you are from your target, because as you saw there, those closer targets required me to actually aim a little bit lower to take into account the to take account to like the arc, because when you fire, you for some reason aim up slightly. Okay, so that is our next location ahead of us. Just keep going down here. Ooh, there is a quest associated with it, though. Really? Okay. Well, that's weird. Because we've done Ilmet by Moonlight, and we did not come here, so I don't know what the hell that's about. Unless maybe that that deer that we hunted runs by here, but I don't think that's... Oh, hello. Ooh, an Earth Mother. The strongest of the Spriggans. There it is. Here's a chest in here, and that's about it, really. I mean, there's the Spriggan, which could be different for you depending on what time you get, or what level you are when you get here. The higher your level, the more powerful version of Spriggan you'll get. Alright. Let's see. How long have we been going? Because we've been going for about 45 minutes. We've actually cleared, like, the majority of this place. Because let's see. If we did Hammer's Shame, which is the easternmost part here. Although they're... I guess because that's technically... Oh no, Iverstead? Yeah, Iverstead. We got the Guardian Stones up here. Okay, we obviously have Pine Watch, which is the place next to our house. And then we have a cave there, or a passage there. Bone Chill Passage here, so we got a cave, a fort, another cave. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 places basically. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 5 places. Now granted, one is a fort, so it might take a little longer. So you know what? I think I'm actually gonna just kill the part here, in all honesty. Because otherwise because we don't have enough time to clear all 5 locations in this part. But we would probably have enough time to clear at least one more. And you know what? If we end up with like a little bit extra time next part, we can always clear a couple locations in the Rift. Just to, what is this? North Skybound Watch. It's okay. And yeah, then we can just clear a couple of locations in the Rift then, if we clear these remaining 5 in the Falkreath region too quickly. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for more.